Hello and welcome to E-Rise channel. My name is Oleg and I'll do unboxing and assembly of this new Jansno X60, the dual motor electric bicycle, which is under $1,300 right now, and you're gonna get additional discount in description. So this is one of the first dual motors electric bicycle on my channel. I'm very excited to open up. So let's open and see how the bicycle actually packed and how easy to assemble it. That's how it will look from the top, and that's how the bike will look from the side. Looks like the wheel is behind it, so looks everything packed very well. Inside you're gonna find the big box, so we're gonna open up as well. Inside the big box you're gonna find a free air pump, pedals, tools, some cover for the nuts, charger, 2 amp charger, phone holders, a large display, okay, with mounting for the headlight and the turn signals, and free lock and some zip tie. So it includes a lot of stuff for free. And here's a bike. So my first step will be attaching the handlebars. In order to attach the handlebar, you would need to straighten up the stem forward and remove these 4 bolts from the mounting. Also, once you attach, make sure these bolts also tighten because they are loose right now. Next step, you just get this handlebar, reattach right here. So on the right hand side, you'll see the shifter, and reattach the same bolts you just removed. Usually you can do everything by hand first, and then retighten with Allen key. So once you attach handlebar, everything, I usually, after I assemble the bike, use a torque wrench. And torque wrench comes with different bits, and it's good for 2 to 24 Nm torque to ensure it has a correct torque in each bolt. Sometimes this one should be about 5 Nm torque, and on the side about 5 to 6, maybe more. Sometimes the user manual would have this information as well. I'm gonna remove the battery so I can charge it while I'm assembling the bike, and you just basically pull it out. The battery looks pretty large, but it looks like it's only 20.8 amp, so it's 998 watt hours. So my next step will be attaching the front wheel. So since it's a dual motor, so you need to attach the front wheel. It's kind of new for me as well. So you would remove this nut from both sides, okay, and remove this. Remember what they were first like position, okay, and you would leave this one, and you do exactly the same on both sides, because this part will be on the bottom, inserted in the fork. So first step, I will remove this fork protector, which I already unscrewed, okay, so you would need to just remove it. Also, you would need to remove this brake protector, red one. Then you would grab the wheel. So the brake side will go to the side of the brake, okay. Turn this one down, so it will look down like this, and make sure it's on both sides the same way, because you would need to drop the fork on top of it. Just like that. And I'm gonna show you closer. And here's close up. So this bottom will go inside the fork right here. So it's kind of protection, so the wheel will not spin. And now it's time to reattach. So the first you will use this locking washer with this piece on, going inside right here and inside the hole. There is a hole in the fork. Then you use this washer on top of it, and you use the nut, and you do exactly the same thing from both sides. Okay, so then you use a wrench tool to tighten them up both. Next, once you attach the wheel, you will need to reconnect it. You're gonna find arrow on both sides, match them, and push it in. Okay, all the way down. So once you push it in, they use some plastic quick connector over here, which I would probably replace them with a zip tie, because yeah, I would replace them with zip tie. It's not really safe to use just this plastic one. It's gonna fall off very quickly. So, but I'll put it right now, just for now. But actually I will not attach it now, because I'm gonna attach the fenders first. My next step will be attaching the fender. So you would remove with Allen key and a wrench tool this bolt, okay, from the fork. All right, and then just insert it just like that, and reattach it with the same nut you removed. So next step, attaching the headlight turn signals, but before doing that you have to attach this mounting right over here, and it comes with this kind of a head sieve. You would just remove it, okay, and then insert right here and just attach it inside. Okay, then you would put right here, depending on the condition, like how high you want headlight on. And also what I did here, over here is a frame protector. So in order to lift it up, I fold this kind of soft material. I'm not sure what they included this, but it's basically actually to attaching the mounting as well is good. So just fold it and lift it up, so it will protect the fork from hitting the frame that is for these rubber pieces. So the next step, you would just reattach it, just like this. You would insert inside, and I would use a screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver from one side, and from another side this nut, and retighten. And you do the same thing on both sides. Once you attach the mounting, I didn't really tighten up that very well, because I'm gonna retighten them later once I install everything. So you would get these turn signals. They're exactly the same, both of them, so it doesn't matter which one you're gonna use. This side will forward, just insert it, okay, and reattach with the nut from another side. And make sure you don't tighten too hard, because you can break them. Okay, I'll do it with my hands. I think that's more than enough. Yeah, it's good. You can basically tighten with a wrench tool, but that's how it's gonna look. And you do exactly the same thing on this side. The next step, to attach this headlight. So you would get these two washer. Get this nut. First you insert in the mounting, and then you use washer from inside here and put the cable inside. You would need to use Phillips screwdriver to attach the headlight, and you don't have to tighten very well from beginning. And you do exactly the same thing on the other side. Next step, you would reconnect. Pretty simple, orange to orange, and you will see the arrow, and you just match them, align and push from both sides, and you do turn signals. You may want just to connect whichever one, and then once you turn on the bike, you'll know which one left, which one is right. And if you connect them wrong, you can just switch, and then you would resecure them with a zip tie. Now it's time to attach this beautiful display. So you would remove this bolt from both sides, okay, and once you remove, be careful, there is a nut behind. It might fall off, so make sure you don't lose this, because you would need to reattach it. You remove these two bolts what you do, you would need to open up like this from both sides and just insert it like this. Actually, you don't really need to use this rubber keys because the handlebar pretty thick, so you don't need it. It's basically like a spacer, and you can use without them at all. And you just grab this bolt you removed and reattach it from both sides. Then you would get this control. You remove this bolt from one side, it will open up like this. You can see it's pretty cool. Put it on top of the handlebar, okay, close this and reattach it. Again, don't try to tighten up very well because you can break the plastic, and just align it the way you want to have it, more comfortable for you to reach, okay, and tighten up. Okay, so it shouldn't move like this. And also don't tighten up very well the display because you may break this plastic, and it shouldn't be it should be able to move a little bit. That's normal, that's good actually, because in case if you fall, it's better it will move than break. Since you already attached display, now you can plug in all these disconnected cables. Green going to green. Again, this arrow you would just align and push from both sides. Okay, same thing over here, red to red. You just pull a little bit up and find the arrow and push from both sides. And the last, you would need to attach the pedals. Pedals pretty simple. Right side to going to the right side. You will find letter R on one side. On over here, you're gonna find right. Actually, I'll show you even direction where you need to tighten. Very simple. And let's see if I can do this way. Then they use wrench tool to tighten up. That's it. And I'll do the same thing on another side. And that's how you assemble this X60 model, dual motors. Actually, it's easier than I thought it's gonna be, because the front wheel, usually people have problem to insert it and attach. I didn't even flip the bike. If you decide to flip over the bike and insert different way, make sure before you start to ride, put the bike on the wheels, wait for a little bit, and your handlebars, check your brakes, because the brakes might be very soft after that, because every time you flip over the bike, the oil might go different direction. So if it's too soft, you just pump it up, so it will fix it. Then my battery is on charger right now, but I just want to show you how I will look on this bike. And actually, it's very impressive, like the bouncy, like the rear shock, it's very bouncy, very soft, and the seat actually more comfortable than it looks. I didn't even ride the bike yet. The battery is on charge, but from what I see right now, I cannot believe it's only $1,300, but currently it's on sale. Again, please subscribe to my channel to see the full video review. Also the speed test, hill test, to see actually if this dual motor will climb the hill and how fast. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.